finished their voting for who's going to be on the special council. And our boy Thread Guy ended up not getting into that. He was second place in like the preliminaries or whatever you would call that, I guess, or something like that. But Wabam and Captain Trippy won with an overwhelming majority. And then Karma Pocket, Swicky, and Thread Guy after. I don't really know who these people are, to be honest, but I just know he was super hyped. And I guess this is like one of the only times where I was like, damn, he really didn't win. I really thought that like social influence would be plenty to get him at least once to the second place spot. But it wasn't. I guess people were like, nah, dude, we need someone, I guess. And I think the reputation of these other people, they're more like, in quotes, legit or something like that. I don't fucking know. Like, whatever. Probably because they have Bored Apes and he has a Mutant Ape, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, he put out this tweet and he says he's going to be making a thread soon. And he's just saying, yo, like,
well, of course he's going to say that. He's Thread Guy.
Right. I want to see if he actually posted it, though. Let's see. Thread in progress. So he has not posted the thread yet. Yeah, no thread yet. But yeah. So anyone who was looking for that, our boy did not win, unfortunately.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I'm having an argument.
Yo, this guy. Also, there's.
I thought that story was going to be longer.
Yo, you can turn it off again though. I can do this part of the story. Unless you.
No, I'm fine.
About Thread Guy.
You can carry on.
Nothing on your side though about Thread, right?
No, I think that there's, I don't know, this Ape Council, there's many people that I think can serve the role. I must be honest, I'm sort of disappointed across the board. I really am. If you think about the biggest ecosystems, they're all disappointing. Maybe our expectations were too high, but Bored API Club, I'm overall disappointed. Azuki, obviously, there's been a lot of disappointment this week. You got Pudgy's up, they're doing really, really well. We just looked at My Pet Hooligan, they're doing really well. It seems the ones that we didn't expect too much from.
Middle.
Yeah. Well, Pudgy's at 4.5 ETH is different to My Pet Hooligan at 0.6. My Pet Hooligan's amazing. Sappy Seals is another one that's good.
Bro, there's no reason that My Pet Hooligan can't be at 5 ETH. It's just social presence right now. If people started repping them, they would go to 5 ETH. Like they should be 5 ETH.
I like them. I think they should. I agree.
Fluff World has held at 3. So I'm like, bro, 100% they could hold at 3 to 5 ETH if Fluff World can get to 3 ETH,
Yeah, I mean, even like Doodles, like all the big ones that, I don't know, maybe we've been here too long. But like Doodles used to be huge. They're sitting at 1.5 ETH. A lot of women, you said it's half an Ethereum. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just pretty depressing.
I don't know, man. I'm down with it. Like it sounds like the people in the middle have gotten used to the floor being in the middle, and so they started just acting regardless. And like Pudgy Penguins, like same thing. They went from 1 to 4. I think the ones that are trying to do stuff are literally just like, we gotta let the floor just do its thing and use the money that we have to try and knock something out. Like I think D-Gods is trying to, like they're doing the best they can with all just like hype and marketing so far, but like they've got to be working on something legit so that they can like say they have done that thing, so that people don't just like, at some point the hype fades a little bit, and then that's where you get the World of Women type of situation from 15 all the way to half an ETH. All these projects like Cool Cats just being there because hype. It just doesn't last longer than a year, like D-Gods and Utes, they've got some time. So I think that's what they're doing.
D-Gods is doing really well, eh? They're still sitting at 8.5 ETH. They're holding very, very consistent. But also they're relatively new as far as the ETH side goes. So it also remains to be seen. It's almost like it's just until you mess up. Like you're okay until you mess up, and you're going to inevitably mess up.
Yeah.
In the eyes of your holders, as the 9gag CEO was saying. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, next I got Pudgy.
Cool. Let me do that for you, and then we'll swap it. Pudgy Penguins, what's happening there, my brother?
So they just won. Pudgy just won Toys Insider's Top Summer Toy of 2023 award. They sold over $500,000 worth of product in 48 hours, which was over I forget how many units that was. It was an insane amount of units, like 20 or 30,000 units of stuff. And so they blew that fuck up. Not in the NFT lands. Like people were like, was that NFT people? It's like, no, dude. They literally built that shit up on Instagram. They just surpassed Bored Ape Yacht Club on Instagram. And this is by like pure fucking hard work with good content. And Bored Ape Yacht Club has just ridden off the hype wave. Haven't really been growing that much. And they've just been putting in fucking work. Every Instagram reel has like hundreds of thousands, if not tens of millions of views. Here, actually, let me just type in Pudgy Penguins.
Love to see it. But I do think a lot of those sales were the holders, that $500,000. I mean, $500,000 in NFT world.
I mean, maybe. I'm sure some were, but like, bro, they have a huge audience on Instagram. Like, it's not something to play with. Like, every video is getting close to 1 million, if not millions of views. Some of their pinned videos.
Yeah, let's play one of them. I haven't seen them before. Show me one of their videos. What are they doing? So for anyone in spaces, they've got a penguin in a workout suit with a headband, weighing himself,
audio,
and then taking all his clothes off, and he goes up in weight. That's hilarious.
But the music's always the best part. The music and the sound effects are always the best, but they're quick little relatable videos. I can't really show you on the computer because the audio sync won't work. But bro, like 9 million views, you know, like there's a ton of these that are getting 10, 20 million views. So they've crushed it. They've been building, and so impressive, bro. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. And then they also just dropped these off. Start off the debut. Igloo launched light with this first delivery. Drops tomorrow. First grads for those who sign up to get notified. Igloo spring summer drop 2023 just close. And the close is, it's whatever, but it's like the classic. It looks a lot like Full Send. It looks a lot like they're trying to brand with just like this seems like late teens to like mid 20s type of demographic or something like that.
Can we see a bigger picture of just one of the items? Like, is there a way to,
zoom in. They're just really simple. I mean, I like this style. I don't particularly like this style, but like, I understand what they're trying to do here. And I think it's cool. I like the hats.
And how's this gonna be? Do they have any like retail outlets with this?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, they just sold out that much money on Amazon, so I'm sure they've got some deals they've been working on because they can prove that they can move product. And Luca Netz, his whole world is product. Like he was in charge of product every time. He was in charge of marketing and product, and so that's his game. He knows everyone for there. But Pudgy Penguins, and then here's the thing, that has nothing to do with what's going to do with the floor because that doesn't affect the floor. But doing all those things reinforces the demand for the brand, which will in turn, I think, affect the floor price, which is, I think, the new move, the new way that they're trying to build. And that's why, Luca Netz and Frank Degots have become good friends. And like a lot of the top founders are becoming like, friends. Like we're starting to see Farouk and Nifty Portal and a lot of those bigger guys teaming up and doing a lot of collaborative spaces because they're like, yo, this is how we build. We do it like this. We increase demand for our brand by doing collaborations, by getting our face on a lot of news things.
RP, yeah. Building a proper RP.
It's always been like that. But when the floor was involved, people were like, yeah, we got to do things that involve the floor. But now I think people are like, no. If we can just convince them that this is really important, the floor will hold.
I think they're doing great. I think they are very bullish on Pudgy Penguins at the moment. I really am.
Yeah, they are.
I'm still the most bullish on my Polygon. I really am. Like at 0.6 ETH. It's a very interesting play. It really is.
It is. Very much so.
But yeah, good on them. Really, Pudgy Penguins doing beautifully. It's good to see a couple doing well.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the ones we expect.
Yeah, bro, 100%. And then otherwise, like the only other story I have is with Elon. But this is like breaking news, guys, for Twitter.
Oh, hold on. I've got something for breaking news.
Breaking news. Elon Musk tweets out and pisses off a lot of people. It says, to address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. Verified accounts limited to reading 6,000 posts a day. Unverified accounts to 600 posts a day. And new unverified accounts to 300 a day. 106 million views in the last 3 hours. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
Mr. Beast weighs in. I think this is the joke. A lot of people were saying, like, who the fuck is looking at 6,000 tweets a day? I don't know. I have no clue how many tweets I look at a day. And then right after, he also followed up with, I think he was actually, this is actually pretty funny, like touching grass. But he says new rate limits will increase to 8,000 for verified, 800 for unverified, and 400 for unverified. Now, these are temporary, I think.
Yes, definitely. It's temporary. That's what
But I will
saying.
say, bro, we need to be very careful about sipping all of Elon's Kool-Aid. Like, I'm down for Elon. I'm down for his ideas and stuff. But we just need to make sure that we don't just dive into whatever he says and say this is like the smartest thing ever, because I think it's a little bit slightly dangerous. Slightly.
So it's hilarious because I would love to play back the video that we did about 6 months ago where I said to you, absolute power,
everyone was
corrupts, absolutely. And I told you, and I said to you, you don't want to do this. You don't want to give one man this ability. It's better when it's a public this. No, it's Elon Musk. It's Elon Musk. And then his plane was being followed. He banned a guy. Now this, I mean, look, this is nothing. This is a nothing burger. It's a big nothing burger. There's a lot of data scraping going on. They've picked up something's happening, and temporarily they've put some limits in place to try and avoid this very temporarily. It's a nothing burger. Everyone's making it out to be a lot more than it is. It really does not matter. And in a day, it will be sorted out, and everything will be that you can sit there scrolling and view 100,000 tweets a day if that's what you want to do. However, if you do have a heavy metal, you might want to jump on your blocks for half of that time. So maybe only look at 600,000 tweets. This is
a collaboration with Elon Musk and Bored Ape.
Yeah. They do you want to scroll the whole day? You can get an auto scroller, and then you can just look at. You don't even have to touch anything, and you can also get an auto jumper on your heavy metal. So you can just have two separate PCs that are doing their own auto things while you watch both of them because you've got nothing better to do with your entire life.
I swear I just saw Elon trending, but did he not? Is he not trending anymore? I swear I just saw his name. Why is Logan Paul trending again, bro? Oh, it's because, dude. Oh, wait, this is actually a new story.
He hasn't paid the money.
Yeah. I just saw CoffeeZilla's new video, and he basically was like, yeah, he fucking lied. Nothing happened. Yeah, this is the video right here. If you guys want to watch it. He basically, like, has not said
I want to watch it. That's not his official video, hey?
This is not Logan's, but this is CoffeeZilla's official video. And all he's saying is, like, yeah, man, I tried to reach out, and all that happened was his lawyers came at me and was like, we're working on it. He's like, bro, it's been like 5 months. What do you mean? You just send the money. That's all you have to do.
The other big news in this sort of space is Mario is probably going to be investigated by the SEC. Yeah, so? I know so. I mean, is that yours or mine?
What?
Usually the sirens are from South Africa.
Bro, it's you.
It's definitely not me.
That's me.
Here's what people are saying, South Africa.
Here's what I'm seeing a lot from Elon's thing. People are like, yo, what the fuck? People just don't want to have any limitations. And that's where this is dangerous, because when you feel like you have some kind of bind around you, you feel like you can't move, or you feel like you're going to be impeded on. And that's just a PTSD from fucking our government, bro. But I think the idea of this is slippery if this isn't a temporary gig. If this lasts...
No, it's completely temporary, and he's told you why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing. It has to be
like this type of thing cannot be more than like a couple. Like this has to be temporary, because if this happens and it starts to happen more and more, it gets really nervy. It gets really scary.
Yeah, no, it's completely temporary. We know this. I want to see what's going on with Mario, because there's definitely stuff going on there. I think he's going to be investigated by the SEC for sure. FBI and SEC respond to complaints about Twitter star Mario Nafal. FBI and SEC likely to investigate Mario after a wave of complaints. Have you heard about all of this?
No.
All right, well, let's have a look here. So FBI and Securities Exchange Commission appear to be investigating Mario following complaints of embezzlement and other wrongdoings filed by those who worked for him. Former U.S. Air Force analyst Chet Long acted as an advisor for Nafal and alleges that Nafal embezzled funds from a company he once led as CEO in a complaint filed with the U.S. consulate. He also alleges that the 29-year-old entrepreneur openly discussed tax evasion with him. Long says that Nafal, who apparently owes him $27,000, is officially under the FBI's radar. And this is all about him owing him 30 grand, and now he's busy blowing it up to make it more than what it is. It's hilarious.
So it's not legit then.
No, well, it's if this guy, this partner, has made official complaints to the SEC and the FBI, maybe they do need to investigate. I mean, I don't know how it works there.
Yeah.
But I think it just sounds like someone who's upset.
Yeah. It does sound like that. I mean, I don't know. Bro. All he's doing is hosting conversations. Like, that's literally all he's doing. He's just on his phone.
Yeah, well, but this guy saying, like, in previous things there was tax evasion and this and that, all alleged. Yeah, probably a nothing burger. Probably also a nothing burger. I mean, it might get investigated and then squashed. I mean, the guy just wants his 30 grand back.
Oh, I see you, Louise. Says, Cade, what's up? Seeing you at VCon, bro. Hey! Hell yes, dude. VCon was so much fun. God, I can't wait to go back again.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Hey, Louise, did you get to meet Gary? Did you see him? When I first saw him on the field, I was like, wow. He's just a fucking normal-ass 5'7" man.
No, I thought you were going to be like how you felt about Elon Musk. You now feel about Gary Vee. You got these man crushes on all these guys.
What are you even talking
about? It's okay to have man crushes.
Do y'all remember when I kept telling Philip to sell moonbirds and he just kept holding it? And then one day he was like, no, I sold it. That was so stupid. Why didn't I just sell?
Yeah, it's funny, Kate, because that's the only thing you have to bring up. You don't have anything else over me. Yeah, this is definitely the time.
Guys, this is what happens when you have no comeback. This is no comeback, bro. No comeback.
Yeah. If you want your comeback, you can get it off. I won't finish that joke.
Damn, still didn't have a joke.
Yeah, if you want your comeback, you can get it off your mother's teeth.
Yo!
Don't tell me I didn't have a joke. I was trying to hold back.
Yo, y'all about to see an NFT boxing match virtually.
I don't know which way it works.
Well, other way.
The wrong way. All right. You do know that I did. I did
you right now.
I did taekwondo. Oh, you want to really go,
bro? I just destroyed him. Phil didn't even have hands.
Yo, I did taekwondo for 6 years.
Clip that, and I'll have an overwhelming majority of people saying.
I didn't know we had even started, but you
were
not
knocked out before the fight started. I had already thrown 12 shots. It was over.
But look at your punches; they can't even hurt someone.
Bro,
mine were proper. Look at that! You don't know how my power at the end.
My strength is like you don't know where it comes from. You know?
No, neither do you. You got to push at the end. You always got to twist at the end.
Nah.
You see?
That was.
And you see those knuckles, bro? That's from training. Let's see your knuckles.
1-0. Huh?
Yeah, look how much bigger that is. Because
what? You're just holding it closer, bro. What do you mean? It's the exact same.
No, man. These two knuckles.
My camera's all the way over there. I'm still a foot away from my camera. My hand's
all right. We're gonna have to measure dicks. Are you ready to take your pants off?
Yo, this isn't Twitch or OnlyFans.
I don't know what's happened. The stream has taken a turn for the worst.
Yo, Luis just showed up and created chaos, bro.
Yeah. This is not Luis. This is not what you like now. Going to come every week expecting it to be this, and this is not what it is. We usually actually tell real stories about what's going on in the NFT space.
We just did. We just covered a ton of stories. What
I know, but Luis doesn't know that, bro.
Yo, Luis is down for those fights. Yo, hey, actually, I do have one more story. Hold on.
Okay, I've also got a couple more if you want.
Yeah, hold on. I do have one. You want to share my screen real quick again?
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
All right, guys. I got a new PFP.
I like it.
Oh, wait, I can't pull it up.
Careful, don't disconnect. No, don't disconnect yourself.
No, I'm connected from my phone, not my computer. I posted a photo of it right here. Hold on, here it is. I went through Lensa, guys. I bought a Lensa package, and I generated another 200 images, and I got this one, and I really liked it for a PFP. It reminds me a little bit of Ash Robbins, actually, which is kind of funny. But this is literally me, so I needed it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I want to show you guys Ash Robbins just because it's interesting how similar that looks. Like, look at this, guys. All right, ready? That's me.
Yeah.
That's Ash. It's like so similar, dude.
Make it bigger.
The one thing is he should have flipped it the other way. That way he can be looking at the timeline.
Mm.
You know, like this. Like now when you put out a tweet, it's backwards. Like because like you read this way, you read left to right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made sure it was the other way.
Very cool. I really like it. I'm a big fan.
Anyways,
Very
all right,
cool,
what else
man. Vodafone teams up with Cardano for a new NFT project. So Vodafone Germany, one of the world's biggest telecommunications company, just announced its plan to drop a series of non-fungible tokens on the Cardano blockchain. The news was revealed during a discussion of the company's Discord server by a spokesperson and then later followed up with a post on their official Twitter account. While very light on the details, the company claims it chose Cardano's blockchain for several reasons, most importantly its sustainability, strong community, and cross-chain possibilities. They said the first 1,000 individuals to join its Discord would receive prizes and rewards. I wonder if they've hit that already, Cade. They also added that there will be no exclusive whitelist for the NFTs, and they warned fans to be cautious of potentially fraudulent URLs advertising airdrops. According to the spokesperson, the firm is still brainstorming, so fans and NFT enthusiasts will have to be patient for more details. But considering the size and the global reach of Vodafone, the world's 8th largest global telecommunications company, the news sparked a lot of excitement on crypto Twitter. Patrick Tobler, the CEO of NFT creation platform NMKR, said that Vodafone's collaboration with Cardano could further blur the boundaries between the emerging digital asset economy and traditional telecommunications. So yeah, man, very exciting, very big news. Another big company coming into the space.
Cardano is one of those that I keep hearing totally opposite opinions. I hear people that I respect that say this is stupid, and some people that are like, I like Cardano. It's interesting because they're all from like higher influencer people with bigger followings, so they've been aware of Cardano for the last few years. And it's just funny that they have like very fierce opinions, and they're like, yo, I really fuck with Charles Hoskinson, and some people are like, yo, fuck that guy, he's a fucking idiot, he just talks really well.
Yeah, I must be honest. The more that I like do these shows with you, the more I like Polygon. All the big companies are on Polygon. I'm really bullish on Polygon. All the big things that are being rolled out, Starbucks, Reddit, all of the really good stuff. That's Polygon. So I'm most bullish on Polygon as far as building goes. But interesting, they were saying Cardano is sustainable. So I mean, so is ETH effectively. Don't know. Very interesting choice. Don't know why they chose Cardano. Most people are going Polygon.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Cardano's got specifically.
What's Cardano got going for it? Cade, maybe his driver's hooting. He doesn't know what is going on.
The fucking machine next to me is making a weird sound. I don't know what's going on with it. I thought it was my audio. I thought it was like a high pitched squealing sound. I was like, what the hell is that? And I was like, oh, it's the machine.
What machine?
I have a window AC unit in the city, so they're just the easiest ones to have. But they're kind of like $100, and they're just boxes. So it's like they're not exactly like high tech. Like there's like 4 options. It's like on, off, low, high. Like there's only 2 options.
Okay, but does it work? Does it keep the
room
it's
amazing. Cool? I love these things.
Oh, okay.
They're just kind of clunky. Matters. It's like an alarm clock versus just using your phone.
That's all right. All right, so then what else we got here? Lacoste expands NFT ecosystem with new rewards and co-creation feature. I don't know if you saw this, but they've come out with quite a bit of news. Your NFT will sort of evolve as you partake in different tasks and things like that, which is quite bullish. And it's the first really big news that's come out of the ecosystem since they launched for 0.08 ETH, which was about $100 at the time. And good to see. I mean, it's a good brand. Lacoste is really a good brand, well-respected brand. And they're finally doing something with the NFT. I think if there's something you can take from all of this, I mean, especially the My Pet Hooligan news into Epic Games and now Lacoste, and is that it takes time to build these things that these companies want to build, especially the Web 2 companies, the big Web 2 companies that are coming into Web 3.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time, especially in the corporate side of things. Decision making takes time, getting approval takes time, getting things signed off takes time. And Web 3 doesn't doesn't have time for
Yeah.
things, right? They don't
Yeah.
have enough patience. And so we're seeing that playing out now. And so my pet hooligan who dropped 2 years ago has now got a game, and I was bullish on it then, has now got a game that's playable and in the Epic Store. I mean, that's incredible.
That is
But
crazy.
it takes 2 years. It takes 2 years, and they've been doing it full time.
Yeah.
A team of amazing people. I mean, they had a pretty much a working prototype 2 years ago of the game already.
Mhm.
So they were already a couple of years into development. I mean, the same thing with Gary Vee. It's taken time for him to get to get the toys out, to get the cards out. Pudgy Penguins has now got their toys out. Takes time. So people need to be patient.
I was gonna say another example is a project called Wildcard. I interviewed their founder, and they're like super OG in the gaming world, and they've built some really incredible games. They've done I can't remember exactly. I just remember when I was interviewing him, I was really excited for it. And I ended up missing. I either missed their mint or something went wrong with my mint, but I'm gonna end up picking these up at some point. But these dropped for like $50, I think, and they're sitting at like a 5x or something like that. So that's pretty good. But they're trying to build a game, but they already have like working models